Hey everyone, I want to tell you about this new method that scammers use to target freelancers. So this guy messaged me yesterday offering me a graphic design project, and based on this message, you can see that it's a huge red flag. For example, you can see these mistakes when he says something like someone to earn a salary. And when I look at the grammar, well, the bad grammar is huge red flag for me, in my opinion, because it means that the person is from a poor country like India or Russia where English is not widely spoken. Even though I already knew that it was a scam, I always try to continue such conversations just to see how exactly they're going to try to scam me and what kind of new technique they're going to try to come up with. Because there's a lot of ways to scam people and each of them is quite interesting. So I told this guy that I always take 50% upfront payment, to which he replied that there will be a contract and I can take them to the court if needed, which is bullshit because you know that even though there is a contract, it doesn't help you, particularly considering that this person is from a different country. So I said okay and agreed to his terms, and he sent me a PDF in which you can see the name of the company, and I started to Google the name of the company. And by the way, most people don't do this. So I want you to remember that if something looks suspicious, you should at least Google the name of the company, because most of the times you can find out a lot about the company if you just Google it. And turns out that they successfully scammed a few people, and I can tell it by the reviews on Trustpilot. People are saying here that it's a scam. And particularly, I was interested in this Reddit post where some guy lost $1,000, and the method is quite vicious. They will milk you all the way until you realize that you have been scammed. And if you think about it, they're offering a freelance project, right? And you work on that project for some time. This guy spent 4 days, and of course, you feel invested. You already spent some time on it, and you don't want to lose your investment. That's how they will get to milk you all the way until you can't pay anymore. And in my case, this guy asked for a $50 security deposit, which is weird if you think about it. Like, imagine for a second that he's not a scammer and that it's a genuine freelance work. Like, not only are you not gonna get an upfront payment, they want you to pay them just so you can work for them. But still, some people fall for it, it seems, by the reviews on the internet. So I still wanted to see what the scam process is gonna look like, how exactly he's gonna try to scam me. And so I reduced my upfront payment to 25%, to which he still didn't agree. So I couldn't find out any more about this and I gave up. So anyway, I want you to remember a few things to avoid being scammed on the internet based on this specific case. Number 1 being that a bad grammar is a huge red flag. Number 2, don't send money to strangers, and especially when it's you who's supposed to get paid. And number 3, always Google the company's name if something looks suspicious.